Hello, I am Dio. I am back once again with nautzz. Hello, nautzz. We already have some bans here. With
Hello,
Ukraine banning the Nomad 4 and Hong Kong banning the Hidden 1. Which is very interesting, because those are the same map.
I wouldn't go that far, but Hidden One is flow aim focused, and Nomad 4 is bullshit focused. I don't know. It's really honed in on that skill set, but I don't know. I'm not surprised to see Nomad 4 banned by any team. Really, it's I kind of expect to see it at this point. Oh, Chaser started playing, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
We are not getting Chaser, unfortunately.
We are not getting Chaser. God damn it!
Would love to see these teams Chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
I mean, I'll say quite the matchup, honestly.
Yes. Hong Kong winning against, it was Argentina by forfeit, actually, last round. Ukraine winning the upset matchup against Norway in round of 32, beating seed 13 out of qualifiers. So good job once again to them for overperforming expectations in World Cups. It's a hard team to beat, though. It's a hard team to beat. Ukraine's roster,
yeah.
Magnetic Gamer, Crimea, Kirby Twister, NN4, OQ, who is a name change. I don't know who it is, though. Roman, Chari Tori, apparently. I don't know who that is. Roman, Suzwari, and Untitled versus Hibiki, Pandora, F2X, Inferno Tower. That name change. Or am I just unaware? I'm just unaware. Max, Muji, Look, and Tree Frog, who is Minecraft 570. This is a very good team, and very good at a lot of different things. I feel like it's kind of the traditional Hong Kong roster, though, where you have a lot of really, really good aim control and tech players, and then the rest of the roster is kind of built around aim mechanics and leaves speed a little bit to the wayside.
I guess Minecraft is the only one who comes to mind as, like, DT player, really. At least used to be, but I don't know. Hong Kong for me is just Hibiki exists and is insanely good at the game, and F2X as well for that matter. But especially Hibiki, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of him lately, and he's just kind of been crushing it.
Hibiki and Muji are like the big two, yeah. Muji is also just, I don't think quite at the level of Hibiki, but pretty close. Like, participates in 3-digit World Cup, in some open rank tournaments, and does very, very well. Like, is a just generally very good player. So I think you're likely to see those two be the driving force behind all of Hong Kong's picks, which means that they are going to be picking into a lot of probably aim control focused stuff. Both of them also very good hard rock players, so I wouldn't be surprised to see something like Orca be picked up by them. Not really sure if they would pick into Frozen World, but maybe with this roster. And as I say all that, alright, great, good stuff. We're off to a fantastic start. I don't know, that's just par for the course, being a caster. Magnetic Gamer also with the first miss on Ukraine's side. I really don't expect him to be the first one missing most of the time. He is generally pretty consistent. Has been a relatively high-level Ukraine tournament player for a long time. Muji also missing now during the first KI time. Magnetic Gamer, the only one to have missed so far for Ukraine. Stolak also going to be missing for Hong Kong. Untitled and OQ, excuse me, also missing. Max dropping as well. It's only Roman, Roman, with the full combo left up there. The name is supposed to be in Cyrillic and is supposed to say Roman. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've actually learned a little bit of Cyrillic recently. I can read it in Cyrillic. It's insane.
I can read it.
It's I don't know, the letters that already exist but just read differently are especially easy to remember. So it's just because they just look the exact same. But...
Yeah.
Oh, Ukraine. This was an HK pick, right?
It
Yeah.
was.
It's a pick that makes a lot of sense as well. And yet they're still losing it. I don't know.
You're not
Coming
having a
up
good
on
time,
coming up on the second PI though, there's combo on all the players in the lobby. Certainly doable for Hong Kong here. Still just need to see that break from Roman. And there it is, actually. Wait, is there enough combo? I think the supporting combos from Ukraine are still enough. Magneta breaks. Now, though...
Unavo breaks.
Unavo breaks.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
is there
Okay,
actually
Kulop
enough?
does trade it. It's Hibiki and Max versus the good combo from Okyu. Okyu drops!
Oh my god, wait.
Is there enough
no
time
way.
at the end of the map here? I don't think there's enough combo. I think this is too combo light, and Hibiki breaks anyway. That is some script writing. That is actually some script writing.
God.
If Hibiki held, this might have gone over. But as
Yeah,
it
look
stands,
at how close this is. I think
Yeah.
if Hibiki held... Oh my god.
it would have been much closer regardless, but I don't even know if it would have gone over.
I cannot believe that Hibiki of all players is the one to do that, to break like that. That is such a low roll. Like, oh my god.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for Hong Kong. Yeah, that's sad. Well, what are you gonna do? Ukraine got the plot armor, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they
C4
really
versus
do.
Seed 20. Who gives a shit? We're gonna take the first pick anyway.
I mean, honestly, I feel it's funny because Hong Kong used to be this dark horse team, and now I feel like increasingly in these World Cups, Ukraine is such a dark horse team.
Yes.
They're like always so competitive in spite of their seeding, and Hong Kong is just kind of the establishment at this point. They're no longer the underdog.
Absolutely.
It's I don't know. Ukraine is kind of crazy with it. Even these names I don't recognize as much, coming in huge. Like Roman, I don't recognize, but coming in pretty big.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like most of the players on this team, and they're just good anyway. No?
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
hey.
just good. Respect.
Exactly. Well, looking for the first pick from this Ukrainian team. I wish qualifier results were on the main sheet so I could check easily, but I don't know where I can find the qualifier results, frankly. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, you know what? To be fair, I feel like the qualifier results don't matter all that much because Ukraine is beating teams outside of their specialty anyway. But if you go by qualifier results, they're quite a good DT team, and they had some good performances on the basic nautzz and a Hard Rock 1. So there's the DT pick. It is going to be DT1 for Ukraine. Not really all that surprising. Again, if you're a lower-seeded team picking into a higher-seeded team, this is a pretty staple pick. Like, this is, I feel like, far and away the easiest map in the pool. Because for context, this is a DT pick, and I can play this map. I have like a one-miss choke on this map. I'm not a DT player. I'm absolute dog water at that double time. The fact that I can play this means it's not even really a DT map. It's just a no-mod map in disguise. And I feel like that's exactly what you want if you're Ukraine, picking into a team like Hong Kong that is seed number 4 in a matchup where you are, by all metrics, expected to lose and lose hard. So pick the easy maps and get some good scores on it.
Yeah.
All right, gonna be the mechanics roster for Hong Kong coming in. F2X, Hibiki, Max, and Pandora coming in for this map. Roman, Kirby Twister, Okyu, who is Sharitori. I still don't know who that is, but apparently that's Sharitori. And Crimea in for Ukraine as the last player on the roster. Is Crimea a name change? Surely that's a name change.
Surely.
Surely. No, the last name they went by was Femboys Ate My Dad. So I don't know when they changed names last, but yeah.
Femboys Ate My Dad is...
That's a name.
That is a hell of a name.
And tournament client doesn't want to load. All right, fantastic. So yeah, once again, this map is aim with some bursts in it that have 0 spacing. So if you can mash the bursts, you will keep your combo together. From my perspective, the hard part of this is the doubles that pop up because you actually have to kind of think and not just autopilot for those. But they're still not all that hard. So most players at this level are absolutely capable of full comboing this in match. It's really not a tricky map at all. I think this is the gimme pick for low seed teams into high seed teams, but you still have to perform, you still have to act it, and you still have to actually get the full combos in match, which is easier said than done, as Crimea finds a break on the first PI time. It is matched by F2X. 3 full combos to 3 for both these teams. Act drop at the end of that KI time for Hong Kong brings us back to even accuracy or so. Max in particular struggling with the ACK, everybody else above 98% in the lobby, aside from Crimea, who is right up there at 98, just about. Kirby Twister misses on the middle of the map, the direct middle of the map in a section that's not even hard, hits the hard part afterwards. That is...
Only the
tragic.
1 FC on the side of Ukraine now to 3 with a decent supporting combo on the side of Hong Kong. Looking pretty grim on this one. Even with the break from Pandora, it's going to take a bit more than that to make this competitive again.
Yeah. Oh my god, Pandora disconnected.
What?
Oh my god, Pandora disconnected.
Oh no.
How absolutely ridiculously lucky would this be for Ukraine if they do manage to win this? It is still 2 full combos for Hibiki and Max, who now have the world on their shoulders. Max is going to drop.
God.
Crimea will match it once again, but it is Roman versus Hibiki right now with the full combos. Dude. And that is a winning score right now for the side of Ukraine. I think the tournament client right now on my cutting edge client, it's still counting the gone score from Pandora, who was at like 500k. If you include Pandora's score, they're still up by like 200k. But I don't think that's getting included.
Is there no thing for that in the forum post? Surely.
I don't know.
It's on stream. Like,
it is on stream. Surely we include that score. There is no misses coming out from Ukraine at the end here. Max did drop the miss. According to tournament client, if the score from Pandora was added, it would be Hong Kong's win by less than 40,000 points. I will screenshot my tournament client real quick also. And ping K with this.
Jesus. That is insane. Oh, did Hibiki just... Is that a screenshot of Pandora's local?
I'm going to check.
It might be...
Yes, that is a screenshot of actually Hibiki's local multiplayer ending, and it does show Pandora's score on there at 3.197 million score.
By 4K?
No, by 40K.
Yeah, by 40K. I thought so. Yeah. What the hell?
So very
I mean, I was about to say the plot armor is so real. Like, what the
yeah,
hell
really.
is going on? It's...
Yeah, that is something. Well, luckily for Hong Kong, they don't get completely screwed out of a point, and they do actually get their pick, or rather Ukraine's pick. They tie it up 1-1. Early breakpoints on both teams' sides to start us off into now the Hard Rock 2 pick from Hong Kong. Unfazed by the loss on Nomad 3 and going once more into alt picks. This time CS 6.5 alt on Hard Rock, which I think is very good. They're probably bringing in like Hibiki Muji and F2X for this pick, I assume, unless they have some hidden prodigies on the CS 6.5 Hard Rock.
I mean, as I believe you were talking about earlier, HR2, just I think an excellent pick. Just rely on the skill cap on the side of HK, especially on the HR. In fact, it's I think it's gonna be this ought really to be a very convincing win, even. But you never know. You never know with Ukraine. They might just pull something out.
It does look like we won't be getting Muji in for this. It's instead, I think that's actually supposed to be pronounced Still Okay. Still Okay and Inferno Tower in the lobby for this one. Putting on one more player for Ukraine to join Magnata Gamer, Roman, and Suzori. It looks like it is going to be Unaval for the last member of Ukraine. All right, getting into the second pick from Hong Kong. Definitely a map I think they're more favored to win than something like the Nomad 3, which by all measures is relatively easy compared to this map. I think Nomad 3 lower star rating, lower circle size, lower everything than this pick. Already some misses to come through. F2X and Suzubori dropping early on here. Another drop to come through from Magnata Gamer. Inferno Tower dropping from the side of Hong Kong, and so we do have a little bit of a combo lead on the side of Ukraine. Roman and Naval versus Hibiki Still Okay. Inferno Tower dropping again. So Suzori's combo lead continues to build here. Hibiki gonna drop the full combo. Roman and Unaval still holding on to these FCs. Unaval is gonna drop finally. Still Okay versus Roman right now with the double full combo. Everyone else is just resetting all over the place, dropping accuracy as well. And Still Okay is gonna drop the full combo. It's Roman alone with the FC for Ukraine.
There is no way.
Nobody else from Hibiki can even combo the map right now. Suzumori kinda has combo, but Roman is just popping off right now, still holding the FC right here. Hits the cut doubles as well during this part, reads the 1/3, hits the triangles right. Everyone else is just breaking all over the place. There's no combo on Hong Kong at all now as Hibiki drops as well. That is the full combo from Roman to hard carry Ukraine to a win on that map. By all measures, the rest of the team for Hong Kong is performing better. You have 230K from Magnata Gamer on the side of Ukraine. It's actually the LeBron performance from Roman.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I can't believe that. Like, how does Ukraine win that?
Because they have LeBron.
Roman.
Because they
I
have
mean,
LeBron.
They do. It's. I just can't believe it. He went so hard. This man is a threat. He's been performing so well.
That was ridiculous. That was a really awesome play from Roman.
It's 2 FCs and 1 miss, right, so far for Roman in this lobby. It's the only 3 maps have been played, and Roman has top scored every single one of them, I think.
Yeah, 3 top scores in a row, 1 miss on Goddish, and 2 full combos after that.
Yeah, he is. It's not just that he is beasting right now. Like, he's playing so well.
He has been decaying from 3-digit for the last 90 days or so. Roman, formerly known as Net Why Not, maybe that rings a bell for quite a few people.
Oh, actually, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suddenly, if you didn't know that fact, it all makes sense, right? So.
Yeah.
All right, free mod 1 pick now for Ukraine as well, sticking with the speed maps despite the loss on Double Time 1. So far, the teams have been picking for each other. We have had 3 picks and 3 breakpoints. We'll see if that stops now or if it keeps going and Hong Kong wins the speed map. POV, you have genetics difficulty from Corrupt. I think this is a custom map, given the difficulty. I don't know why I struggled so much with difficulty.
A double consonant, so hard. Actually, picking just straight tapping into Hong Kong probably a good idea, right? It's
Generally.
I don't know. Don't know what kind of a roster Ukraine is able to put up on this, but I guess you know, maybe Roman goes in, drops an FC or something.
Yeah, maybe he goes in FC with Hard Rock or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good roster for Ukraine on this map. I am familiar with not NN4, I think, on this roster right now. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I was about to say.
Yep. Hidden Hard Rock for F2X. Hidden only for Hibiki. Hidden only for OQ and Hard Rock for NN4. Roman, Kirby Twister, Tree Frog, and Max on the nautzz right now. And, I mean, this Hong Kong roster is kind of built the same way that every Hong Kong roster is. You have a really good aim and tech roster, and then you have the substitutes for the speed maps, basically. Tree Frog and Max coming into this one. Dropping the nautzz. Big overall ACK lead for Ukraine right now. 99 for 3 players on Ukraine's side. And then for the only one without 99, but he is on the Hard Rock. Kirby Twister will find a miss-aim on the jump there and drop the first full combo for either team. Speed players, when there's a 5-star jump, I suppose, continues to hold through after years. Really bad timing on the miss, though. I mean, you're about a third of the way through the map, so that is a big cut on your overall combo. Hibiki will miss at an even worse spot, though, directly halfway through. And so that is going to even it out a little bit. Combo lead back to the side of Ukraine. ACK lead continuing to grow for them. Max dropping the combo as well. And now suddenly you have a major combo lead and already almost 100,000 score lead. And climbing now, score lead for Ukraine. Tree Frog and F2X versus the world. NN4 will drop. It is OQ and Poma. OQ and Roman with the full combos left for Ukraine. Kirby Twister with big supporting combo. There goes Roman. Net Why Not finally dropping another miss. And so this score is going to start to go back to Hong Kong. Hibiki will drop again, and that will keep it close, more so on the side of Ukraine. F2X gonna drop as
F2X?
well.
Wait, is that enough for it to stay on the side of Ukraine? I think it is.
Absolutely.
Right?
They have combo
Yeah,
lead again with this full combo matching from OQ on the side of Tree Frog. And that is going to be the win for Ukraine. We finally get a normal pick. No breakpoint this time around, nautzz, as Ukraine solidifies a breakpoint lead, now up 3-1.
Oh, that's actually an S rank by Roman. It's kind of funny slider breaking on this of all maps with the 99.
Yeah,
I mean,
Shari
Ukraine
Tori
is popping off so hard right now, playing
yes,
so well.
they are. Yes, they are. Net and Shari Tori in particular looking really, really good. Top 2 on each map for Ukraine so far has been Net Shari Tori. Net Shari Tori. Net while Shari Tori was not playing, Suzubori was next best on Frozen World. And now Shari Tori and Net So these two players have been the GOAT for this team, right? They are popping off on every map they play and top scoring all of them together at this point. 3 of those for Net 1 of them for Shari Tori, OQ. So looking very, very good are Roman and OQ right now, Net and Shari Tori. Basically, I think if you're Ukraine, you pick into them over and over again and just let them carry, because it seems like they're pretty comfortable right now with the pool. As for
they are
Hong
kind
Kong,
of consistent.
Yeah. As for Hong Kong, you've got Hibiki and you've got F2X who are doing pretty well. Max also did top score Goddish for them earlier and now just put up a solid score on the Mod 1. They have picked something very different. They have picked the Hidden 2 here into Ukraine. So, gonna be a couple of different players. Actually, I take that back. This is almost the same exact roster as the previous map. You just sub out F2X for Inferno Tower, and you've got the same roster. So.
Having some lobby troubles.
Oh, there we go. I think both teams having some lobby troubles. Why not on the wrong side right now? There we are. Okay, I think that's the roster for both of these teams. He became Inferno Tower, Max, and Tree Frog. Subbing F2X out for Inferno Tower on the side of Hong Kong. Roman Magnana Gamer, OQ, and Untitled in for Ukraine. This is, again, Hong Kong's pick. This Hidden 2. Seen this before already. It is basically just about how well can you read these perfect stacks and how many players on your team can keep combo until the end of the map. Tree Frog not going to keep combo until the end of the map. Going to find an early drop. Probably won't matter too much because it's right at the start of the map. First 50 combo, kind of insignificant. Untitled is going to find the drop here, about 100 combo in though.
Now we enter the waiting period as we wait for the end to arrive. That's actually never mind. Shari Tori actually gonna find a break. Gonna give a pretty decent lead inside of Hong Kong, but things could still change at the end here. Oh! Untitled breaks again, not going to be able to build up more of a supporting combo, and now the lead is getting pretty big. Hibiki and Tree Frog break, but It is really too little too late. Actually, the entire team of Hong Kong breaks, but Magnetic Gamer breaks as well. Everyone is struggling so much on this last section of the map. I think it didn't really matter as it was much too little too late. Hong Kong had done enough coming into the ending of the map.
Yeah, that is.
I'll say it is the hardest section of the map, but I have yet to see an entire lobby struggle that much on it. It's there was a lot of struggles there, and Roman actually with the B rank.
Yeah, not having quite as good a time on that map does still get the number 2 score on the map for Ukraine.
That was a good pick by HK, definitely.
Yeah,
very convincing win.
Yeah, they will still have to win another breakpoint back from Ukraine though. Ukraine's still up 3-2 with a breakpoint, and it is their pick right now. I really don't know why they're picking this though. I don't know why they're picking this. Why are they picking Fremont 3? They just lost in 2. I mean, I guess they won Hard Rock 2, right?
Did?
You put
yes.
Not on the Hard Rock, but
I don't feel like it's as much. It's not a solo carry map. I feel like if you're gonna pick into the solo carry, you pick an HR1 probably, if anything.
Yeah.
I guess you'd be concerned about Hibiki and stuff like that on HR1, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling this pick very much either, but I mean, maybe the supporting players here will do enough. I mean, you really need a full team performance on this. That's the concern.
Well, I mean, it's not like there has been, aside from the Hard Rock 2, right? It's not like it has been a solo carry performance for Ukraine this whole time, right? They have 2 players who are really standing out in Roman and OQ, and why not? And
well, it's like the DT1 still had a pretty weak bottom score.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That made them almost lose it in spite of how good the scores above it were. I don't know if you can get away with that on this.
I don't think they can, because the only reason they got away with it on the double time 1 is because Pandora had the disconnect.
Yeah.
And actually, Hong Kong ended up winning that map anyway.
Okay,
so.
We are looking at the full screen.
Oh, fantastic. I love this.
Yeah.
OBS scene changes every time. I need 4 monitors to stream Gosu. Yeah. Really miss from F2X on the Hidden Hard Rock. We do have miss from OQ on the Hidden as well. And it is no overmodding from either of these teams. F2X is just preference Hidden Hard Rock over Hard Rock only. I'm Not a Gamer is going to find the drop as well on the no mod. And yeah, nautzz, it's not looking great for Ukraine right now. F2X is going to miss again, so that is going to help them. But it is 3 full combos to 1, or to 2. Excuse me. And this is a map where you really want 3+ full combos past the halfway point with how simple it is and how relatively easy this pick is compared to a lot of the rest of the pool. So definitely a little concerning for Ukraine. So they are keeping it really close, and the score is on their side just barely at the moment. I think most of that due to accuracy. You have very low AC overall on Hong Kong. 98.3 is their best AC right now. You have 99.7 on Roman with the full combo.
As expected. I was not expecting to see Roman on the no mod though. That's the surprising part. I was expecting to see them on the Hard Rock. Yeah, everyone's still comboing.
Actually, the supporting scores for Ukraine are good enough, and the accuracy helps so much in keeping them just barely in the lead this entire time. A little bit of an act drop from Roman actually gives it over to Hong Kong as they hold on to the act, and Ukraine does not. There goes Suzumori,
Oh,
and there goes
yeah.
the point, it seems like.
Yeah.
F2X will drop also, but that was one of the full combos for Ukraine now gone, and all 3 FCs for Hong Kong still alive right now. Hibiki will drop, but there's just no... Okay, still okay. Also drops. Not going to be enough, though.
If
60K
Suzumori,
score
actually, if Suzumori hadn't broken again, would that have been possible? Because Suzumori did have enough time to get together a little bit of combo at the end.
I think
Just,
that's just the hard rock gap at the end. I feel like you need
Mm.
all 3 of those FCs to break for Hong Kong in order for Ukraine to win that. Because it would go over quickly, but not that quickly, just with Suzumori holding on.
Yeah. Well, 3-3, everything evened up. The break point for Hong Kong on maybe not the best pick from Ukraine.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with not the best pick from Ukraine, unfortunately. As they do end up losing that one and giving over their breakpoint advantage, no longer theirs. They are now down. Well, not down. They are tied up even 3-3 with Hong Kong, and Hong Kong do have the next pick. I feel like they probably end up going for this free mod 2. It is 1 pick left for each team. I'm thinking the free mod 2 or like the no mod 1 for Hong Kong right now. Thoughts?
Free mod 2 or no mod 1?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, actually, no mod 1 is not a bad idea. Yeah. Free mod 2, I don't know, I just have some, I mean, there's an instinctual revulsion towards the idea of picking no mod 1, just in general. It's, I really don't like the idea of it.
Okay,
but
never mind.
Actually, DT3...
Is AR 10.3 aim control, finger control? I guess that's also. This is also not bad. I'm
This
just
is
not sure
a
about
decent
10.3.
pick.
That's all.
I don't know if Ukraine can put up a full roster for this, so to really perform consistently well on. So on this, and maybe questionable as to whether or not they'll be able to hard carry this either. So for the 2 carries on the side of Ukraine, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, this one really comes down to the full roster rather than the carries, I feel, or should. Or still, there's a lot, good bit in this map where you can just randomly break, because it's 10.3. There's also the missnapped note, the 1/8. Might catch someone.
We'll see what actually ends up catching them, if anything, here near the end. Getting on the full roster to come in from Ukraine, and 1 more player from Hong Kong for now. Looks like just 1 more player from each of these teams. I don't know who actually is the 4th player for Hong Kong. Looks like it's going to be Max. Max, Inferno Tower, F2X, and Hibiki in for this one for Hong Kong on their last pick. This is the Gambit. If they lose this, Ukraine has the opportunity to win without tiebreaker on their next pick. If they win this, Hong Kong is guaranteed, at worst, a tiebreaker versus Ukraine. Another gamer, OQ, Roman, and Suzumori here to play defense for Ukraine against the last pick here. The early breaks for Max, Hibiki, and Magnata. Inferno Tower also dropping now for Hong Kong. That is 3 FCs gone. F2X the only one remaining against Roman OQ and Suzuwari.
Pretty terrible places to break for Hong Kong here, as you have this slower section here for Ukraine to build up even more combo and score on.
The drop from Magnetic Gamer will help to even things out, but that's not who they need to break. They need one of these full combos to drop from Ukraine, I think, to start getting back some of the score. Suzuwari will find it. F2X is also going to trade it. Inferno Tower also dropping. OQ dropping as well, though. It's Roman and Magnetic Gamer versus Hibiki and Max right now. Hibiki will drop.
Hibiki breaks, though.
And
that
is it. That is 4-3 for Ukraine. Roman once again. Net why not with the pop-off performance again for Ukraine. Full combos to DT3 for them and guarantees at worst a tiebreaker, at best a 5-3 victory for Ukraine.
Like, actually so crazy. I mean, this is a great team score by Ukraine overall as well. This is a really good team score. I think HK was really not expecting this. Clearly, I was not expecting it. That is a great team score, especially with yet another FC out of Roman.
Yeah, net why not? Roman has just been popping off this entire time. Also, big shouts to, of course, OQ, who has been just destroying alongside him. Sharitori has been really, really solid, but it's not like these maps are, you know, solo carryable, right? They needed 3 million team score. You only get there with the extra 500k and 700k from Magnata. And
yeah, no, that was a great team score. Like 2 700ks to back the FC up is crazy. Really good.
Yeah, and even Magnata was a better bottom score than the worst score on Hong Kong. So just looked really solid overall there. Very different from the rather unfortunate loss on the Fremont 3 pick for Ukraine.
Actually, this Ukraine have plot armor. They actually do.
Yeah.
They're so crazy. Roman, the main character, has plot armor. I don't know.
Well, we'll see if the plot armor stays intact. Yeah, DT2. Last available
DT3 win. I think it's, I mean, it's quite a bit speedier than, I mean, it's quite dissimilar to DT3, really. It's not the same thing at all. I understand the pick somewhat, I guess, but I hope they're up to the task on this stuff, though. Pick not really working out for Malaysia earlier in their match. That's off the back of winning a DT pick.
To be fair, we did see them win the free mod 1 by about 250k earlier. Once again, net why not?
Yes.
Net why not and Sharitori ballin' on that pick. So I assume this is yet another attempt to just let them do very well on this. I'm a little surprised to see Magnata Gamer in for this. The reason I'm surprised is because I saw him play this pick in Resurrection Cup, and he was getting like 91% AC in Resurrection Cup. Granted, that was the AR8 difficulty, so maybe it was a reading thing, but it definitely looked like a speed thing. Like he could not play the BPM. So I'm hoping he's warmed up a little bit more than for that Resurrection Cup match, because the 91% Gambit is not going to cut it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I mean, it might cut it if you just need FC.
Okay, well.
Don't miss ever again. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
No.
It is what it is, isn't it?
To be fair, Hibiki and Max are also not having a good time. So, you know, 2 people not having a good time versus 1 person for Ukraine not having a good time. F2X is just missing on nothing also during this part of the map. I feel like Ukraine have found the chink in the armor for Hong Kong. It is not looking good at the moment for Hong Kong. F2X finding another drop. Hibiki and Free Frog with the FCs looking pretty solid, but it is 3 FCs from Ukraine on better accuracy for all of the members, actually, aside from Kirby Twister at 96. Magnata not on the 91% gambit, but on 93%. It's not looking super hot. There is
no combo.
There is supporting combo for you for Hong Kong right now. Maybe even in spite of the 3-way full combo, Hong Kong can bring this back. Kirby Twister finds a miss.
Oh no!
That is what Hong Kong needs to bring this to tiebreaker. Can they hold on? Is the only question now. Max and F2X have good supporting combo. It is only 1 FC. OQ misses as well. Sharitori's down. It's only Roman left. And that is almost certainly tiebreaker now for Hong Kong.
Valiant effort, but really, unfortunately, I think Magnata Gamer not really up to scratch on this map. Gonna make it really hard. And also, I mean, a spectacular performance out of Hong Kong. F2X and Max finally break. Still, quite a strong team performance overall for HK to take this to tiebreaker. It's not over yet.
It is not over yet. 1 miss reverse choke for Hibiki, 1 miss reverse choke for Tree Frog. FC for Roman. Why not? Once again, popping off for Ukraine, but it is not enough. They will go to tiebreaker off the set of yet another group of breakpoints. I feel like there's definitely been more breakpoints than not in this match. Teams have been picking for each other pretty much the entire time. And now we get the pick that neither of these teams were hoping for. It is the tiebreaker. I say, I feel like this is very much a toss-up, because this is like a no mod 1, right? Like, this tiebreaker is mostly aim. Yeah. Mostly aim consistency.
It is largely aim consistency. I think it has... I mean, it's got a couple of streams. Nothing too exciting. They're very comfortable to play. They're not too long. Really, I can't think of anything to trip you up on this. It might be some 1/3 or something I'm forgetting about, but largely it's you just hit miss. It's just no mod 1, more or less. Jumps can be quite big, but I think much like the no mod 1 in this pool, they're very comfortable to play, so not really an issue. Still, given that it's tiebreaker and a very long map, I think those solo character performances can go really big, as quite a lot of map, quite a lot of score. You can miss out on if you miss anywhere. Even much lower average scores on tiebreakers, typically even when they are on the easier side than the normal pool.
I'm just hoping that any players who come in for this and haven't been playing a lot of the maps already aren't super nervous. I see Pandora in the lobby for Hong Kong, and despite, I know Pandora is an aim player. I know Pandora is good on the aim mechanics, but I worry because A, the last time we saw them, they disconnected from Double Time 1 and Hong Kong almost lost the map. B, they haven't been in again since the Double Time 1. And for a map that is all nerve control and consistency, sometimes it's better to just let your perma-lobby players play it, even if they're not quite as good at the map, because they're not going to be nervous. So, for a player like Pandora or even NN4, who I don't think we've seen since the Free mod 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's it. They haven't been in since Free mod 1. So Yeah, there's one of those players for each team, so I guess it evens out. We'll see how it actually ends up going for both of them. Optional hidden for Hibiki is interesting. Pandora, Hibiki, F2X, Max in for Hong Kong. Onevel, OQ, Roman, and NN4 in for Ukraine. You definitely want Why Not and Charitori in for this, so good on them, keeping those two in.
I don't know, for roster concerns for me on a TB is like, typically don't let the mouse players play it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Especially if it's jumps like this, just don't let them do it.
The fact that like every map made after what it was 2018 or something when they instituted the drain time requirements versus overall map time requirements, so now everyone just maps 5-minute songs with no drain time or no breaks,
Yeah.
so that they have exact drain time requirements. That
Yeah.
Kind of destroyed mouse player tiebreaker.
Yes,
energy
it
for
did.
tournaments.
There are some specimens that
uh-oh.
never have any issues, but there's not that many of them. 2 breaks on the side of Hong Kong are definitely cause for concern. It is still early days though, and I don't know. I mean, it might be especially concerning considering the type of tiebreaker this is. Actually, we do see a trade a little bit later from NN4. Keeps it. Oh my God! Okay, that is horrifying for Hong Kong. Actually,
Yeah.
Pandora.
Yeah.
Pandora breaking. I actually think it was still not the actual end of the world yet. Pandora breaking might just be the end of the world. I don't know. For HK, this might be it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Like the
That's
trade
pretty
between Pandora and NN4 is like fine, right? Because those two are again the nervous players, right? They've been in for like one map the entire match. They're gonna be nervous. They're gonna break. Whatever. Pandora missing again is not what you want to see, but more so F2X and Max breaking early on in this is very bad for Hong Kong. They are praying for misses from Ukraine right now. And instead it's Hibiki dropping for Hong Kong. Two full combos left for Ukraine. OQ, Sharitori will find the break, but Unevel and Roman will hold the full combos. And yeah, this is just once more a team gap for Ukraine right now. 2 FCs left halfway through the map.
I mean, what can you say? Roman is still doing it again. It's kind of unbelievable that Roman seemingly didn't even have to go hard this time, as Hong Kong is flopping really hard on this TB.
Yeah. It's all on Unable and Roman breaking, I think. I think you need both of those players to break for Ukraine if Hong Kong is to win this. I think even if one of them breaks, they probably still win right now. You need both of them to break on this build-up jump section right now. Roman will find the miss. Unable will hold the combo, though. I think that's just GG. I think that's just GG. You have a supporting combo on OQ and NN4 to match Max and Pandora on the side of Hong Kong. Oh, there goes Enable. Okay, maybe it's not quite GG yet, but there is very little time left and a 400,000 score lead for Ukraine to be assailed from Hong Kong's side. All of them have to hold. They have to hold all the way through the ending, and there have to be misses after misses for Ukraine. That is a 3-way break for Ukraine. Hibiki will drop the combo. That's the least important combo for Hong Kong. It is OQ against the world right now, but OQ's got a big lead. He's starting out way in front. It's a 300,000 score lead still for Ukraine, down from 400K, but not down quick enough, I don't think, for this to go back the way of Hong Kong. F2X will drop, and that is going to seal it. Ukraine will win.
They needed Sharitori to break as well anyways. It will actually still be the upset victory for Ukraine. Yet another tiebreaker win. And Roman is still the top scorer. What a performance from Rome in this match. I mean, what an insane run for Ukraine so far in this tournament.
Yeah.
In winners quarters.
Winners quarters starting as
20th
seed number
seed.
20. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
beat
just absolutely insane.
They beat seed number 13 and seed number 4 with back-to-back no, not back-to-back tiebreakers. 5-3 over Norway. 5-4
Oh, I thought it was
over Hong
tiebreaker
Kong.
actually. Oh, okay. That's my bad actually.
You're good. They face either seed number 5 Canada or seed number 12 the Netherlands in their next match. So on paper, an easier matchup, regardless of who they face in winners quarters. Ukraine, a very scary roster.
Poised to take it possibly all the way to winners semis.
Yeah.
Is I mean, surely this is like a historic run for Ukraine in any of the World Cups, like 3-digit World Cup, OWC, 4WC.
Yeah. Any of the long-running standard World Cups. I think it is. Yeah. This is a very, very good run for Team Ukraine, and well, like you said, I mean, they're poised. Technically, they are poised to take this to winners semifinals. Having beaten the 4th seed already, they are technically the higher seeded team going into their next match in the winners quarters. Not out of qualifiers, but off of the teams they have beaten already, yes, they are the higher seeded team. So good luck to Ukraine in the semifinals. Good luck to Canada and the Netherlands against them as well, either or. And good luck to Hong Kong in the losers bracket. They will move down to face Indonesia and either Belgium or match 28. Either Belgium or Canada or the Netherlands in the next round after that. So good luck to them against Indonesia in their first losers bracket match, and probably in their second losers bracket match as well. Good luck against either Belgium or Canada or the Netherlands. That is going to do it for us for now. We have another match at 18 UTC. That is 1 hour from now, so we are going to cut it off here. I have to go stream another tournament right now, so I'm going to head on off. Once again, congrats to Ukraine. Good luck to Hong Kong in the loser bracket. Thanks to Kay for repping. Thank you, nautzz, for casting with me. Thank you all for watching. We will see you in an hour back here at the 4-digit World Cup.
See you.